The work I do, I'm a facilities manager, and it means I work with people in a building. I offer facilities like anything you can think of in a building. You want a chair, you want air conditioner, you want water, anything. So I tend to work with different people in a building with different characters and different behaviors as well. So it relates quite, it's very fun for me being a seven because I make fun of everybody in the building. But yeah, it's very interesting to be a seven in that environment because I tend to really deliver what they want and with a smile on my face.
Okay, well, the work that I do is I am a life coach, and I think it relates to my type in that nothing ties me down. I meet people, I meet new people every day. It's different organizations dealing with people, and that is, that's really fun for me. Working with different people, not kind of being tied down, really. So yeah, that's how my type relates to the work that I do.
How I think what I want to think. If it's interesting, and if it's something very painful or very sadish, I don't know, think about it. But thinking is not. It's quite simple for me, and it's very interesting. And I love to have options when I'm thinking. I don't want to just think one thing and I stuck to it. Options and think out of the box if it's possible.
How my type relates to the thinking or the head center is that I'm very much of a, what I feel and what I think goes. I plan quite a lot. I mean, if I'm in a situation or whatever, I tend to I plan, I kind of plan in my head and I create all these beautiful pictures of what it could be like, and until the actual thing happens or doesn't happen. But yeah, it's all really lots of planning and thinking, and it's about the next thing. I don't dwell much on the now, really. Now is important, but what could be is even better. So that's how my thinking and relates to my type.
A story in my life about being a seven. I remember I was very young, and being a young boy, very shy, no idea of what the world holds for me. And I was put in a spotlight. We were doing a uniform parade at school, and they said I must come and walk in front of people. And I thought, what will I do? Must I cry? Must I smile? And what I realized is that, look, if I don't make fun of it, it won't be fun enough. So every opportunity that came past my life, I took it fun and I just enjoy it. And the good motivation they told me is that there were food after that and party after that. So as long as I'll go to a party, I'll do whatever you want me to do for you.
A story about in my life that relates to the seven. Geez, just so many stories. I mean, I have this perpetual almost need to experience things. I cannot do one thing over and over again. I've got, and it really is about experiencing a lot of things. It's about having a life where I've experienced this and that. Like a lot of spice and variety in my life is quite a big thing. So, for instance, I love traveling. I love going to experience new cultures, new things, new people, new places. I don't really like doing the whole history of like your Robben Islands, that kind of thing. But I wanna do fun things. I wanna get out there, see what the locals are doing, hang out, and that kind of thing. So that's how it relates into my life.
I think the most drive that is underlying is trying to be somewhere in life. and trying not to hurt anybody. And I'm mostly motivated by seeing people happy and socializing with people, and just trying to see guys getting together. I don't like formalities, and that's why I don't wear company uniform. I don't like it because it's not fun. So the underlying thing to me is fun and interesting things and being out there with people. So yeah.
The underlying motivation for my behavior is really to experience, is to really have a wide experience of life, and to to one day, just have a full life where I've experienced as many things as I possibly can. So that's the big driver behind what I do. I think I have a fear of missing out. I don't want to miss out. So that's the big thing.
Me at work, on Friday, I can tell you about my Fridays, not my Mondays though. My Friday I love Fridays, people. Friday is very interesting because I know I've got already plans for the weekend. So what gets me going in a week is that I love counting days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because it gets interesting as it gets on Wednesday and Thursday. But me at work, I'm a very focused person. I've got a lot of projects that I'm running currently, and in that basket of the projects, there are interesting projects, and there are projects which were interesting, which are no longer interesting. But I'm a guy that's mostly spending most of the time in projects. So that's short life at work. So yeah.
What am I like at work? I'm your, I don't really do detail that well. I am the person, and often I find that people call on me if there is a big vision, a big kind of, this is where we want to go and how we're going to do it. And I don't get involved in the how. I just, the big thinking, the just getting excited about the future and what could be, so I'm more of the big thinker, the big ideas, and often I find that it's easy for me to get people excited about the future and what we can achieve, and it gets me, it just fuels me as well. So at work I'm the big picture person.
TBS7 is very interesting. Sometimes it depends what wing you have. I've got a very, very beautiful wing, which is a 6. I assume the angels have same wings, like 6. The interesting about the 7 is that we can really deliver, and we can be very perfect, and we can think. The only thing we need is motivation and interesting game. If you're gonna bring some boring stuff, really I'll fall asleep along the journey. But to be a 7 is very interesting. I enjoy it, and I really embrace it, being a 7.
Well, the interesting thing is I just can't imagine anybody not being a 7. Because there's just so much fun to be had. And so that's it. We're fun people. We're amazing people.